This is the Roulette Master, and I cannot wait to share with you the new Street Split Roulette system from one of my subscribers, Troy. He said he has been making money consistently at the casino with this one, and he wants to share it with you guys so you can start making money as well. So today we're going to put his system up against Play Like a Pro, 15 minutes of playtime each. I can't wait to see which one makes the most money, and let's go ahead and get started with Play Like a Pro first. Let's go ahead and place the bets. Okay, we're going to have $10 on, and I put that in the wrong spot, sorry about that. We're going to have $10 on 1 to 18 to start, and the reason for that's because we have two 19 to 36s, and we need 2 to bet against with Play Like a Pro. And here we go, that's a 29 black, and that's a loss. So with Play Like a Pro, we're going to double the bet on that one. We're going to have 20 instead of 10. It gives you a 2 head start on the progression, since the last two before we started were the opposite, and that's a 16 red. Okay, and we got the win. So every time you get a win, you pick up some profit, and then we look for a new bet. And we don't have anything to bet on right now, which is very rare with Play Like a Pro because you have 6 outside bets to play with. You have the odd, the even, the red, the black, 1 to 18, and 19 to 36. So now we have two options. We can go odd since the last 2 are even, or we can go black because the last 2 are red. Let's go ahead and go black. All right, let's go ahead and spin. So hopefully you can see you need 2 to bet against with Play Like a Pro, and I use this a lot in the casino, and it's very effective. That's a 17 black, and that's a win. So you can see now we're up $20 with Play Like a Pro, and we need to spin without betting because we don't have 2 to bet against. But again, that's very rare. You'll notice that we'll go a while with this one where we don't have to do that. And now we can go red since the last 2 are black. You can see we're up 20. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. All right, let's see what we get on this one. That's a 33 black. That's a loss. Let's go ahead and double the bet. Now we have a $20 total bet, and this is a $1,300 bankroll system, and that's a 24 black. But always remember, you can use dollar units with a $130 bankroll, which I think about anybody can afford. So anybody can play this. You just have to adjust the bet size to what fits your budget, and that's an 8 black. And that's a loss, so let's go ahead and double the bet again. And again, you have a 2 head start, so it takes 2 more of black which to basically bust it. And right now we're continuing to get losses, but here's the really cool thing. If we were not playing Play Like a Pro right now, instead of 160, we'd be betting 640 on this one. So that's why it's so important that you have the 2 head start. Let's see if we can get a red number. Okay, that's a 13 black. So if we were not playing Play Like a Pro, we would have lost our $1,300, and we'd be having to get a new bankroll and start over. But instead, since we started with a 2 head start, we have 2 more chances. And look what happened because we had those 2 chances. We got the win, so we pick up more profit. We're up 30 now, and we need to spin without betting because we don't have 2 to bet against. And let's see what we get here. That's a 36 red. Okay, so now we can go odd or black. Let's go ahead and go odd. Since the last 2 are even, let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. Let's see what we get. That's a 23 red. That's a win. So now let's pick up some profit. And again, I use this at the casino a lot. We're up 40. And we can go black now, or we can go 1 to 18. Let's actually go 1 to 18. The last 3 are 19 to 36. And that's even better than a 2 head start. That's a 3 head start. And that's a 0. And one thing I do with Play Like a Pro is if I hit 0, I don't increase the progression. I just take a slight loss and I start over. And the reason that I do that is because every time that you bust with Play Like a Pro, it seems like it's because there's zeros involved. So let's go ahead and double now. We'll be on $20 on 1 to 18. So I like to eliminate the X factor of those zeros hitting. And there's a win with 2 black. So it didn't matter if we had doubled on every bet, we would have been just fine, but you never know. You want to do the best that you can, and we're up 40 now. You want to do the best you can to keep your bankroll. So let's go red for 10 now. The last 2 are black. We're 3 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 21 red. That's a win. So looks like we need to spin again without betting. Again, the 1 to 18, even, red, black, odd, and 19 to 36. There's not two in a row to bet against right now. So let's get two, and then we will bet again. That's a 35 black. Okay, so now we have two 19 to 36s, and we have two odds, which means we could go even or 1 to 18. Let's go even this time.
No more bet.
All right, let's go ahead and spin, and let's see what we get here. All right, we would have won either way. That's fantastic. So we're up 60 now. We need a new bet. We can go red. Actually, red's the only play we have right now. Do we have two black in a row?
No more bet.
Let's go ahead and spin with Play Like a Pro. And here we go. And make sure you stick around for the new system coming up. It looks fantastic, and I can't wait to share it with you. We can go 19 to 36 now since the last two are low. We're up 70. And let's go ahead and spin after that last win there. That's a 2 black, and that's a loss. So we'll go ahead and double the bet from 10 to 20.
No more bet.
All right, we'll place a $20 bet on 19 to 36 now. Here we go. That's another loss, 5 red. Okay, so we'll double the bet again, and you can see we're starting to have some low numbers pile up here. But that's okay. It's going to take 2 more than what it would normally take to bust us. And there's another low one right there. So you might see how important this is again. We're on an $80 bet, but just remember, we'd be on a $320 bet right now if we were not playing Play Like a Pro. So it's giving us 2 extra that it would take to bust us. And see right there, that's fantastic. We got the win. So we're up 80 now, and here we go. So let's find a new bet. It looks like we have 3 odd in a row. Let's go even for 10. Again, you can see we're up 80. Let's go ahead and spin. We're 5 minutes and 45 seconds in out of 15, and that's a 22 black. That's a win. So now we can have 2 options. We can go low since the last 2 are high, or we can go red since the last 2 are black. Let's go ahead and go red. I'm starting to feel like it might go red, red, black, black, red, red. Let's find out.
No more bet.
You never know, but you got to work the percentages in your favor. So we didn't win that one, but that's okay. So we double the bet. And again, it'll take 2 more black in a row than if we were to be playing this without Play Like a Pro. And let's see how that takes us. And there's another loss. So we'll double the bet to 40.
No more bet.
And here we go. Let's see what we get on this one. Okay, we got the win, 23. That's always a good number. And now all of a sudden we're up $100, and we'll spin without betting because we don't have one of those 6 with two head start. But usually it doesn't take very long, and usually you don't even have to wait. Okay, now we could go 1 to 18 since the last 2 are high, or we could go black. Let's go ahead and let's go black. Okay, black for 10. Let's see if we can get it to chop back and forth here. Okay, but that's a loss on 3 red. Okay, so we'll go ahead and double the bet again from 10 to 20. That dropped us back to 90, but that's only temporary because with Play Like a Pro, if you get the win, not only do you recoup all losses, but you pick up profit. That's a win, and we need to spin without betting for the first time in a while. You can see now we're at 110 profit. And the cool thing about this is you never go, once you get a win, you never go backwards in the profit levels. You go forwards, and now we can go red since the last 2 are black, or we could go we'd go low since the last 2 are high. Let's go ahead and go red for 10. We're up 110. Let's go ahead and spin here. And here we go. That is a 20 black, and that's a loss. So let's go ahead and double that bet on red.
No more bet.
And here we go. Let's see what we get. Okay, that's a 21 red. That's a win. Fantastic. So now we have actually 4 in a row, 19 to 36. So we're going to be on 1 to 18 for 10. We're up 120. And that's even better when you have 4 in a row to bet against. And that's a 13 black. That's a win. So now we have 2 odd in a row, so we can go even.
No more bet.
And here we go. Let's see what we get on this one. And that's a 21 red. That's a loss, so we'll go ahead and double from 10 to 20.
No
The
more
reason we
bets.
have a $1,300 bankroll on this one is because the bets are 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 320, 640. And that's a win there. And let's go ahead and spin without
No
betting
more
because we don't have two to bet against here. And let's keep it going. That's a 27 red. And that is, let's see, we need to spend one more time.
No more bets.
Doesn't usually happen, but occasionally you might have to. And that's because you have all 6 of them to try to find 2 in a row. Let's see what we have here. Now we have 2 odd and 2 red, so we can go black or we can go even. Let's go ahead and go even. For 10, let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 23 red. We would have lost either way there, so we double. Okay, now we have a $20 total bet here. Let's see what we get. And that's a 29 black. That's another loss. We have our 2 head start. So if, instead of betting 40, we would be on 160 right now if we weren't playing Play Like a Pro. That's a 13 black. And that's another loss. So now all of a sudden we're going to double again. And we'll be on 80, but we'd be on 320 right now if we weren't doing Play Like a Pro. And that's a 19 red. And that's another loss. So now we're going to be on 160, but we'd be on 640 without Play Like a Pro. So this would be our last attempt if we were not playing Play Like a Pro. And look at that. That's an 18 red. We would have got by the skin of our teeth, but we didn't need to because we would have had 2 more chances since we're using Play Like a Pro. We're up 150. Let's go ahead and bet black now since the last 2 are red.
No more bets.
And here we go. We're 10.5 minutes in out of 15, and that's 11 black. Fantastic. So now we have 2 1 to 18s. Let's bet 19 to 36. The opposite. We're up $160, and here we go again. That's a 16 red. Okay, and we lost that one, so we'll go ahead and double the bet from 10 to 20.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin again here. We have about 4 minutes left with this one. And that's a 26 black. Fantastic. So now we can go odd since the last 2 are even. We're up 170. Let's see an odd number here. And that's a 5 red. That's a win. That's what you want to see. And now we need to spin without betting. We're up $180. And we need to find 2 to bet against out of the 6 outside bets. And that's an 18 red. So now we can go 19 to 36, or we can go black. Let's go ahead and go 19 to 36 for 10. We're betting against the 2 low numbers. And that's a 15 black, and that's a loss. So we'll go ahead and double that from 10 to 20.
No more bets.
And let's see a high number. Here we go. Come on. That's a 1 red. That's another loss. Let's go ahead and double the bet from 20 to 40.
No more bets.
And again, if we weren't playing Play Like a Pro, we'd already be on 160. And that's a 31 black. That's what we want to see right there. And we're up $190. We have 3 odd in a row. So let's go even for 10.
No
3 in a row or 4 in a row to bet against is even better. And here we go. That's a 19 red. That's a loss. Let's go ahead and double the bet.
No more bets.
Now we have $20 total bet here. There we go. And that is a 5 red. And that's a loss. Let's go ahead and double again from 20 to 40.
No more bets.
Let's see if we can see an even number here. Ooh, that's another loss. That's a 25 red. But just remember that if we're going to double here, and instead of 80, we would be at 320 right now. We'd only have 2 chances left if we weren't playing Play Like a Pro. But that's a 21 red there. And that's another loss. So now you can look here, and we're at 160. But guess what? This would be our last attempt if we were not playing Play Like a Pro. Since we have our 2 head start, it gives us a much better chance. And that's an 18 red. And we got the win. So we're up 200. And we'll be on black now since all those reds are in a row there. That gives us a ton to bet against. And let's see what we get. That's another red, though. We're going to double it. Okay, let's do it. Okay,
No
10
more
to
bet.
20. Here we go. That's another red, but that's okay. We have a lot to bet against here. We're at 40 now, and look at all those reds. It's a sea of red numbers. There's another one, but we're okay. Let's just double again, and I think it's crazy when you have this many of one color in a row, but it does happen. So we doubled that bet, and we spun again here. That's a 27 red. That's another loss. My goodness, let's see how many that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's at least 9 in a row red. We're at 160 now. But guess what? We'd be at 640, and this would be our last attempt if we weren't playing Play Like a Pro. But since we are, we have 3 chances left.
No more bets.
So let's go ahead and spin and see if we can get black in the next 3 spins. And guess what? There we go. That's a win. And we're up $210. Let's go to even now since the last 2 are odd.
No more bets.
And spin. Here we go. Okay, that's another win. So our time just expired. That was 15 minutes was up. We won $220 with Play Like a Pro. And let me know how you guys do when you test this out on your simulators. You can use Roulette Royale or whatever you like, but share in the comments how you do with this one, and let me know what you think about it. And everyone else in the community really appreciates it when you share your results, because it gives you a larger sample size of a lot of people trying a system out, and that helps a lot. They'll help you out, you help them out. And now it is time, though, for the new system of the day by Troy. I think you're going to absolutely love this one, and let's see if it can make more than $220 in the next 15 minutes. Here we go. All right, it is time for the new split streak roulette system from my subscriber Troy, who says he's making lots of money with this one. I hope you guys can as well. Let's check it out and give it a try. Let's go ahead and start by placing the bets. We're going to have a $25 bet on second 12, a $25 bet on second column, and then we're going to have a $5 bet on 1316 double street, a $5 bet on 1922 double street, and then we're also going to have a $5 bet on the 0-2 split and the 32-35. That's a $70 total bet. Let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. We're off and running. That's a 17 black. Okay, and we started with a $110 win. That's fantastic. All right, what a way to go there. And you can see that's because we hit one of the double streets, and we hit the second 12, and we hit the second column. That's amazing. So let's go ahead and spin, and I'll show you everything else you need to know with this one. And here we go. That's a 34 red. Okay, and when we lose on this, we go up 1 unit. So basically, you can double on the first one, but you're actually just going up 1 unit. So here we go again, and let's see what we get here. That's a 35 black. That's a $190 win. Look at that. Okay, so the reason we won on that one, let's check it out. We're already up $230, is because we hit the 35, which means we hit the split, and we hit the column there, which is fantastic. All right, let's go back to our original $70 bet now. And here we go. All right, let's go ahead and spin and see what we get here next. That's a 13 black. $35 win. We'll take that all day long. We're up $265. Let's check that one out. So we hit the double street and the second 12 on that one. So fantastic. Let's go ahead and spin again here. Let's see what we get. That's a 30 red. Okay, that's a loss. So we go up 1 unit. And again, on the first one, you can double, because doubling is going up 1 unit on the first time you do it. And that's 11 black. Okay, and that's a $10 win. So we're up 205. We'll just rebet. And on this one, you can see we won. We didn't get the full money that we lost on the last one back, so we stay at 140. And here we go. That's a 29 black. And again, we got a small win, so we just keep the bet the same. You can always restart if you want to, but we're going to try to get back most of what we lost on the first attempt. And look at that. That's a $220 win. We definitely got that back. We're up $435 already. That is incredible. And let's look at that for a second. We hit the column, we hit the second 12, and we hit the double street. Wow, that's incredible. Let's go back to 70. That is quite a jackpot. And let's spin again here. All right, this has been a lot of fun so far. Let's see if this continues for the next 15 minutes. That's an 18 red. That's a nice $35 win. That's new session profit at 470. So keep track of that as you go through here. And we're 3 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 7 red. That's a loss. So we want to see up. We were up 470. We're going to go up 1 unit, which means all of those increased by the amount they started with. And that's a 30 red. Okay, and we lost again. So we go up 1 more unit, but this time you can't hit the double to go up a unit. You have to just add 1 to each, which is $5, $5, and then $5, $5, and then 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Now we're at 210 total bet, and let's spin. And that's a 17 black. That's a good one. That's a $330 win. Incredible. We're up $590 already. Let's go back to our original $70 bet. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. And we're 4 minutes in out of 15. That's a 33 black. And that's a loss, so let's go up a unit, which again, on the first one, you can hit the double. After that, you need to add them in separately. And that's a 31 black. That's another loss, so we're going to add them in individual now. So we'll add 5, 5, 5, 5, and now 25. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're at 210 total bet. And let's spin. We're almost 5 minutes in out of 15. That's an 18 red. That's a nice $105 win. And let's go back to where we started. Back at 70. Anytime you get a chance to reset, go ahead and do that. All right, let's go ahead and spin. That's a 27 red. That's a loss, so we'll go up a unit, which again on the first one you can hit double. And here we go. That's a 2 black. Oh, look at that, $190 win. We hit the split. We're up 605 now. Let's go back to 70. I see why Troy's having so much success with this. Let's see if it continues for the rest of the 15 minutes. And that's a 22 black. Oh my goodness, that's a nice $35 win. We're up 640. And we can see on that last one we hit the double street and the second 12. Let's go ahead and spin again here at base level, $70, and we're 6 minutes in out of 15. That is a 1 red, and that's definitely a loss, so we'll go up a unit. So all those 5s go to 10, and the 25s go to 50. That's a 28 black. That's another loss, so we'll go up a unit on each now, so we'll add the 5s in first. 1, 5 here, 5 here, 5 here. Now 25 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're at 210 total bet after those increased by 1 unit. And here we go. That's a 21 red. That's a nice $105 win. Fantastic. Let's check out why. So we hit the double street and we hit the second 12. So that's fantastic. Let's go ahead and go back to the original $70 bet again. Anytime you get a chance to do that, do so. And man, we're up $535 now. Here we go. And if you're close to session profit, you can restart. You don't have to be exactly in session profit with this one. You want to reset anytime you get the chance, as long as you're happy with where you're at. Okay, we're increased those by 1 unit. So again, the 5s go to 10 and the 25s go to 50. That's a 19 red. That's a nice $70 win. And we're up 535, so let's reset back to 70.
No more
And
bets.
again, if you get close to session profit, restart. Especially if you're up a lot, protect what you have. And that's a loss, so we're going to go ahead and double.
No more
But
bets.
really all we're doing is going up 1 unit. And that's an 18 red. That's a nice $70 win. Let's go back to 70.
No
All right,
more
here we go.
bets.
Protect what you have. And let's see what we get here. That's a 28 black. That's a loss, so we'll increase by 1 unit. The 5s go to
No
10,
more
the
bets.
25s go to 50. And we're 8 minutes in out of 15. That's a 31 black. Okay, that's a loss, so we'll add these in separately now. 5, 5, 5, 5. Now we'll add the 25s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay,
No more
210
bets.
total bet, and let's spin. Let's see what we get here. That's a 17 black. Look at that, $330 win. We are up $655. That is incredible. Let's go back to 70. And wow.
No more bets.
Wow is all I can say so far. Troy, so far you're doing fantastic. There's lots of time left, but let's see how this continues. That's a 27 red, and that's a loss, so we'll go up 1 unit. And again, the 5s
No
go
more
to
bets.
10, the 25s go to 50. That's a 14 red. Okay, that's a $220 win. Let's check that one out. So we hit the column, we hit the double street, and that's just amazing. So and then we hit second 12. So we are up $805 now. Wow. Let's add that back in. We're at the original $70 bet again. And the higher you get in profit, the more conservative you can be, Troy says. So keep that in mind. And there's a nice $35 win. We're up $840.
No more
Let's
bets.
go ahead and spin and see what we get here. That's a 15 black. It's another $35 win. We're up $875.
No more bets.
This just keeps getting better and better, but we still have 5 minutes left. Let's see if this continues this way or how we go from here. But again, Troy says to protect what you have and be smart about it. So let's go ahead and
No
spin
more
again.
bets.
He probably would have already cashed out by now, but we're going to go the full 15 minutes so you guys can see as much as you can, the largest sample size that we can before you guys test this out on your own. And let's go ahead and increase by 1 unit.
No more bets.
5s go to 10, 25s go to 50. Here we go, and that is a 3 red. Okay, that's a loss. So we go up by a unit again. So let's add the 5s in first. There's 1, there's a 5, and a 5. Now we'll add the 25s in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 210 total bet. And let's spin. That is a 5 red. That's a $15 win. We'll just stay right there at that level. And we'll bet again at 210. That's a 31 black. Okay, we lost that one, so let's go up another unit. So we'll add the 5s in first. And it's good that you guys see that how to deal with adversity here too. Let's go. We'll add the 25s in. Yeah, that's a 275 total bet. And here we go again. That's a 28 black. That's another loss. So let's go up by another unit. So again, we go 5, 5, 5, 5. Now we'll add the 25s in. Okay, we're at 345 now. And this, I would use this with a $2,000 bankroll. This is a 27 red. We lost again, and we're at minus 145 right now, but that's okay. I want you guys to see, you know, when things get tough with every system and how to deal with it. So, and we're going to go 25 now. Up 1 unit each time we lose. We're at 415 total bet now. We have the bankroll to do it, and here we go. That's an 8 black. Okay, we got a $35 win, but we'll just leave the bet the same because that was a small win. We're not in session profit or close to. And that's a 13 black. That's a nice $200 win. Okay, we're up 90. Let's just stay right there at 415 and try to get a little bit closer to our session profit. That's a 7 red. Ooh, that's a loss there. So let's go up by another unit. We're minus 325 right now. So you've seen a lot of the good, and now you're seeing a little bit of the bad, but that's okay. Let's see how it turns out. Now we're adding the $25 bets in. Now we're at 485 total, 2 minutes left. That's a 1 red. I don't think that's a good one. It is not. So we go up by another unit, and we still have about 1,200 left in the bankroll, but let's go ahead and increase again all the 5s. Now we'll do the 25s. Okay, now we're at 555 total bet. Let's get a win here. That's a 33 black. And that's another loss. So we only have about 600 and some dollars left in the bankroll. Let's increase again. 5, 5, 5, 5, 25, 25. Now what we need here is we need a double street, a column, and that second 12 all at once. Let's see if we can pull it off. The system has showed it can be fantastic, but now it's showing that it can be can get you in trouble if you have a bunch of consecutive losses, and that just blew our bankroll. So we only have $10 left. So we would have all we have left now is 5 and 5 pretty much, and boy, this system did fantastic for a while. So you got to see the really good and the bad with both of those, and that's something that's important to see because, as Sonny always says, get in and get out. We were up over $800, and like I said, Troy would have said get out when you were up, a few $100s, and we kept going because this is a 15-minute challenge. But just remember that if he was playing, he would have cashed out with a lot of money, and this just shows you that that anything can happen in roulette, and when you do get up and you know that you can leave with money that wasn't yours, you take it and run. But the time just expired, and we came real close to losing our entire bankroll, and we lost $1,985. But just remember, we were up over $800 for the majority, for a good portion of the 15 minutes. So we had a lot of good hits, and we had lots of opportunities to leave with the money. But this is a 15-minute challenge. That's why we do it, so that we can see the good and the bad with each system. Now, test this one out as you always do on your simulator. You can use Roulette Royale or whatever you would like, and let me know how you do in the comments, and let everyone else in the community know how you do in the comments. That really helps everyone else out because this really bad run here could have just been a fluke, and the only way we know is if you guys share your results too and let everyone know how you did, because that's a much larger sample size than just playing for 15 minutes. So please do that. Everyone in the community appreciates it. I appreciate it as well. And thank you, Troy, for sending this one in. It did really well for a long time here. And keep sending the systems in. Remember to send the systems in to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. I pick a new one every single day of the week, 365 days of the year, and at 7 a.m. Central Time every single day. Test one of your guys' systems, and love hearing what you guys think down in the comments afterwards. That's the best way to do it, so that when you take a system to the casino, you know that other people have already done well with it. Or if it did really bad, just say, I'm not going to take that one to the casino, and be smart about it. And that's what it's all about. And thank you for joining me on this journey to find the best roulette system possible. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.